welcome back to Lasley Plays Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy. Last time we took care of the first island. This time around we're taking on island numero dos. And in light of the recent unlock, I will be swapping over to Coco for a little bit longer. And we're going up the creek without a paddle. Wish me luck. But thankfully, we don't need a paddle because we can actually get the gem on the first pass of this level. And that's just fantastic. But a friendly reminder that I'm not going for 100% in this Let's Play because I've already done it on PS4. And you can look them up on the channel. Look up Speed Plays by Lasley. There should be like a whole section on the channel front page just for that type of thing. You know, they may not have commentary, but trust me, you don't need me to commentate on every little thing. If you want to see me get 100%, there you go. I mean, there's other ways that you can see someone get 100% in a level, you know. But I'm just going to do any percent because 100% in the original Crash Bandicoot involves way too much backtracking for my liking, so I'd have to imagine probably not to a lot of other people's likings either. So I'm going to settle for something in the middle and just do any percent, but I will try to get as many gems as I can along the way. So don't feel too bad about that. And now that we're in Island 2, we're going to start seeing levels, the color gem levels. And in the remake, you have to do them without dying because it was a compromise made by the developers, Vicarious Visions, in order to give people a taste of the classic experience. Don't you know? Okay. I have no idea if there was a box underneath that log. I'm hoping there wasn't. But we'll have to wait and see until we get to the end of the level. And now, I'm actually going to do the bonus room too, because you have to get the gem. So, why not? And I gotta say, the Switch port is pretty good, all things considered. I mean, I prefer Crash and Spyro on PlayStation because of my nostalgia and whatnot, but the Switch versions of Crash and Spyro, I don't know, man. They work pretty good. More so the Crash than the Spyro. What I played of the Spyro Switch port, which if I ever do a live Let's Play of Spyro, it will be the Switch version. I don't know. There's something about it that doesn't seem to be the same as on PS4, which I guess is to be expected, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to be doing it regardless. The Switch version, I mean, for the live Let's Play, since I've already done the PS4 version of those as well, 100%, so, you know. Anyway, 30 boxes. That was a pretty meaty bonus room. I do say so myself. Actually, of the 48 boxes in the level, apparently that's where most of them are. And okay, it doesn't seem like I missed a box underneath that log. Good! Because we definitely don't need that kind of panic right now. Okay, whoa! Alright, we're good. We're good. I'm not sure if that level's harder than the other one or not. I guess not going back to it, but I would say they're about on par. They're so close to one another. And then, whoa! Second boss already! Wow! Alright, well, this is actually one of my favorite boss designs in the entire series. It's Ripperoo. We just get started on this crazy boss fight, man. So this boss fight's pretty different from Papu Papu. You're not fighting the boss directly. Instead, you're going to hope that the boss jumps onto a particular spot and basically get himself hurt because of jumping onto said spot, which is easier said than done. It's about as hard as it sounds, so yeah. He keeps jumping around in his little triangle formation. You gotta jump on the TNT and hope he lands close to the TNT when it blows up, which it did there, thankfully. And this fight can drag if you're not careful, which can be surprising sometimes. I will say that this boss fight is a lot more difficult than it looks. It's definitely a step up in difficulty from old Papu Papu, but still wouldn't say it's a hard fight per se. No, but at the same time, it ain't easy. What can I say? It ain't easy being cheesy. That's not even relevant to the current point of discussion. But, oh man, this fight is probably fixing the drag, I'm not gonna lie. Because you gotta jump on the TNT. Hope he stands still. Come on, get hit by this one. Thank you. Ha! Seems like the timing might be off. I don't know. What is he gonna do now? Is he gonna do the diamond now? Please, just do the diamond. Don't land in the center. Just keep jumping around like that. This might be it. Ooh, yeah, that was close. Like, he was fixing to jump. That was close. Alright, that's Ripperoo, everybody. Oh, man, I can't believe I did that first try. Totally. Alright, let's move on. Come on, game. I don't know why that took so long. Alright, yeah, let's move on. So after that mess, we're finally introduced to a color gem level. And I'm going to stick with Crash for reasons. So welcome to not Sunset Vista. Because, yeah, you know, it's not Sunset Vista, but nowadays it may as well be, because in Crash 1, the original version, Sunset Vista was arguably one of, if not the hardest level in the game, especially to get 100% on it. Lost City, though, is now the new Sunset Vista, because now this is the level that you have to beat without dying. And it's a pretty long level, but it's not as long as Sunset Vista. Sunset Vista is unusually long by Crash Bandicoot series standards. It's like a 4 to 5 minute level, I think. I think that's if you go for everything, maybe? I'm not sure. But it is criminally long. Like, too long. And I know I say that about a lot of things in gaming, but no, Sunset Vista is definitely too long. Not to mention you have to worry about getting all the boxes. I think there's Brio tokens and Tana tokens. So, you gotta get all of those. Look, there's one right now. And if you don't jump from that box, you're not getting that token. Shockingly, I know. You gotta be careful with the bats. Good lord with the bats. They are pesky. Pesky, pesky bats. My god, they seem to be spawning more frequently than I remember there. Okay, I see a shadow. Oh, interesting. There was a mask up there. Okay. I could get that life, but I'm not in a risky mood right now. Plus, I've got like 43 lives. How's that a bad amount? Any stretch of the imagination. What just happened there? Did I seriously just survive all those bats? No freaking way. No freaking... I don't know what happened there, but I'm glad it happened. Alright. Oh, man. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. 13 boxes. Okay. Like, half of the tokens. Gotta jump on that lizard to get that token. The Brio tokens are usually pretty pesky in whatever level you gotta deal with them in. So, no surprise there. And believe it or not, there's also Cortex tokens. But you only deal with those like 2 times, I think. And while Lost City is basically an easier version of Sunset Vista, that doesn't mean it's an easy level. It's still pretty freaking hard, don't you know? Okay, I hope I don't have to backtrack. You know, I just landed on the exclamation mark box. I'm hoping that I don't have to backtrack to anything. Oh god. Forgive me if I go silent here and there. I just gotta maintain the concentration. Oh, and the red lizards home in on your location. But I'm pretty sure the green lizards that we ran into earlier, on the other hand, they just jump in a certain predetermined spots. Alright, took care of that wise guy. I don't know why they did the bonus room like this, though. That seems like pretty bad design, I'm not gonna lie. I think if you die in a bonus room, you're still good for getting the color gem. Don't quote me on that. Well, I guess we'll figure it out as I go through this. this might not be my first attempt of the bonus room. This might actually be the second or third attempt. You don't know. The Aku Aku mask being there isn't proof enough. In my opinion. Oh god! Oh man. I can't believe I still have Aku Aku after that. But I mean, that is like the second Rio stage. So, I guess it can't be that hard. Or can it? Whenever you ask a question of, can this be X more than it was, usually the answer is yes. Yes, it can, and yes, it will. Alright, after that bonus room, I guess most of the box count for this level comes from the fact there's 2 frickin' bonus rooms, but still only a little over half on the box count. And still got an Aku Aku, but Aku Aku doesn't mean anything if you go in a bottomless pit. Oh man, that was close. Okay, these shifting platforms, they can be really annoying. Because you gotta sit here and wait for a little while until they're all pressed and then they all retract. You gotta keep doing this. But I think this one right here, you gotta do it like this. Okay. Realign myself a little bit. Alright, this lizard, like I said, he's on his own predetermined path. And bam! Get that blocks. Box! There's no L in there, even though it kind of sound like I said blocks. And again, is it really a big difference if there's a box or if it's a block? Actually, I'm just realizing these green lizards are a little different than the other green lizards. There's 3 different lizards we're working with here. Alright, there's like 2 green lizards. One of them is a quadruped, the other's biped for some reason. And then there's the red lizards that are just there. And they have a different pattern because reasons. Also, there's like 33 boxes in here. Good lord. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh god! Well, we're gonna have to try this bonus room again. I guess we're gonna find out if you can die in a bonus room and still get the color gem. The $1 million question, isn't it? What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to destroy all the boxes. Oh god, without having to bounce here for an eternity. Jesus, that was the part that got me to lose a life in this level so far. Not the actual level itself, but anything can happen on the final hour. There's only 3 boxes left. I wonder where they are. Okay, whoa! Whoa. Oh, man. See, with the pill-shaped hitbox, I probably could have slipped off and died there. For all I know. Green lizard again. Oh, no. Apparently, you can't spin into the lizards. Which is weird. Alright, gotta wait for the lizard again, because there's a box there. Okay, hey! Look, you can get the color gem, you can die in the bonus room, and still get the color gem. Alright, whoa! Jesus, that was clutch. That was clutch. Or as some Crash Bandicoot fans might say, that was a Vaughn clutch. We are just gonna move on. But oh boy, to go from a boss fight like Ripperoo to that, I think I'm gonna swap over to Coco and try to chill with Temple Ruins, huh? Although that might not be doable. I've heard Temple Ruins is a very tough level. Oh yeah, you mean like every other level in this game? No. Yeah, I guess you could say that Island 2 is where the game really starts to show its colors. Alright, 67 boxes here. It's not 69, but that's still nice, I would say. It's not a ridiculous box count. Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention. In original Crash Bandicoot, there wasn't really a box count that you could see during the levels, I don't think. Crash 2, they give you a box count, but they don't tell you how many you have left. They just tell you how many you got. So, Naughty Dog was very weird about that. They would improve on the crate count system very incrementally throughout the trilogy, which is definitely odd. Come on, it's definitely an odd choice. Alright, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know what the next color gem level is, but yeah, Lost City is the first one you run into. For a good while. Yeah, it didn't seem like it was that tough, but with the restriction and all that, it's easier than doing the original Sunset Vista. By that I mean Sunset Vista in the original Crash Bandicoot with the original rule set for 100% and all that. You know, curse that spider. I've never been a fan of spiders. I've always had a bit of arachnophobia. There was one notable exception to that, though. And I think a lot of people are going to... A lot of people that played the Super Nintendo are going to know what I mean, but... There's this spider animal friend that you can ride on, I guess, in Donkey Kong Country 2. His name is Squitter, which, yes, I know is a funny name for a spider. Really a funny name in general. But yeah, a spider named Squitter. And I don't know. It was a pretty funny looking spider. He had like buck teeth in the concept art anyway. He had big googly eyes and he wore sneakers. I'm like, what? I mean, you know, spider got 8 legs, so if they're wearing sneakers, it's funny because you think, man, his shoe bill must be expensive. And yeah, you might be right about that. Oh god. Invisible platforms of doom. Oh wait. Okay, maybe this isn't the one. No, this isn't the one I'm worried about. And then I just remembered we haven't even hit some of the most infamous levels in Crash 1. We still haven't reached a bridge level. Oh man. Oh man, how many times am I gonna die on those? Thankfully, none of those bridge levels are color gem levels. Could you imagine if they were? One of them does require a color gem to complete, which I guess means you can be a lot less stressful about it. But, I don't know, man. There's still some of the toughest levels in the game. I'm gonna be perfectly honest here, even with the new rule set for getting 100%. And the new hitbox doesn't really help. These platforms are really shifty. Why they're like that, I don't even like it. Regardless. Okay, 62. Okay, I think we might be almost done with this level, 62 to 57. So even when the levels are supposed to be more chilled out, they're still pretty dang tough if you don't know what you're doing. Even when you do, it's pretty tough. Oh god. Some difficult platforming here. You can tell I'm doing this live by the way I'm grunting every so often. Oh god, please tell me I didn't miss a box somewhere. Please tell me there's still a box to hit somewhere. Oh, my eyes weren't deceiving me. I thought that was like the box counter at the end of the level. But that box to the right, I thought that was the box counter. And I thought that this run was gonna be over. But it's not! And I survived that bat onslaught, so that's pretty good too. Hey, we're picking up the pace with gem collecting, aren't we? Too bad I'm not going for 100%. I would actually care about that sort of thing. Oh well. And now we're going to the bridge level that I was alluding to. And because of the difficulty, I believe switching back to Crash is appropriate here. So without further ado... Oh man. Why did I have to lose the Aku Akus during the temple level, bruh? Road to nowhere. Oh man, look at the sign. This is danger. Okay, so there's usually 2 ways to go about this level. Some people try to jump on the ropes, which, as you can see, is a little tricky with that pill-shaped hitbox I've been talking about. It's not like it was easy to do that in the original games, though. Whoa! Okay. Okay, you saw I was on it for a split second. Alright, I don't want to risk that. The normal way is just to go through the planks of wood on this shaky bridge. Man, it sure is a lonely road here. I guess you could say that I walk this lonely road. All the other lyrics of that song from Green Day. Boulevard of Broken Dreams! More like a boulevard of a broken bridge! Oh god! How did I survive that? Those warthogs are very deceptive. Why are they going against you? Oh, I guess because we were riding on one earlier. I guess that makes sense. Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive in the jungle of Crash Bandicoot, man. Like, come on. You can't hate the play. Oh god! Definitely don't hate the player. You hate the game in this context. Definitely hate the game in this context. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god, okay. Okay, I was expecting a token. Wait a minute, why am I doing... Oh, wait. This is the level that you need the color gem on, so I don't know why I'm stressing so much. I should be stressing more about the other level. Hey! Come on, man! That plank looks stable. Come on! Anyway, what are you... What was I talking about? Something about a boulevard of broken dreams? Fuck you, pig. Fuck the pig. Dang it. Man, what was I talking about? Yeah, that plank was solid. What the hell, Crash Bandicoot? Man, good thing I don't have to worry about dying and resetting. Man, thank God for Crash Insane Trilogy. And then if I land on a platform and... Hey! No, that one was my bad. I overshot the jump. But normally, if I jump on a platform and I slip off, that's when I'm like, fuck you, Crash Insane Trilogy. But then, in instances where I can, you know, beat a level with all the boxes, get the gem without dying, that's when I'm like, thank you, Crash Insane Trilogy. It's a mixed bag, but it's mostly a mixed bag towards the positive side. Don't let my anger fool you. This is actually a really good remake. If I'm raging, it's because I would have raged in the original game, but potentially more so. And how did that even work? Come on, man. I swear to God, if I keep dying on this level, I'm gonna rage. I'm not raging already. No, I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm cool and collected. Just gotta yell every now and then because it makes people laugh, I'm sure. To see someone raging yet again! Hey! Come on, man! That pig is gonna be the end of me, and I don't even remember it being there. I don't know. I wonder if this is the game fudging up all over again. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Don't worry. I got this. I got this. Gotta finish this level eventually. Oh, I think I made the pig fall off there that time. Alright. Alright. I'm not gonna go in that bonus room. We don't have time for that. Alright, now we gotta mess with the portals. Okay, we gotta mess with the portals. You gotta bounce on the portals. And you gotta hold down the jump button right when you land on the freaking things, or you're not making these jumps. I'm telling you this right now. Wait, that was the end of the level? Alright. 2 out of 10, not enough portals. I guess it's definitely the other bridge level that has all the portals. Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to wait till then for the portals. But I hope you enjoyed actually seeing me die in a level more than once. Jesus. Definitely the road to nowhere. But all we can do is move forward to Boulder Dash. We already did a Boulder level with Crash. Let's see how Coco fares against the Storm. This is also a level where you need the purple gem to get the clear gem on. Annoyingly enough. And the reason I'm using Coco instead of Crash is so we can see her animations and reactions while she's running away from a boulder. Maybe we'll see some more of those in Crash 2 or Crash 2 anyway. But let's do it! This level isn't much harder than boulders, but I don't know. It could be pretty clutch. I mean, we just had a couple of difficult levels. I don't even remember this coming after a bridge level. It feels like this level is coming on a little later than I remember, actually. But, well, not gonna matter. I'm still gonna destroy this. Hopefully, in the first try. The pillars they can be tricky. Alright. Ooh, man. That seemed like it was on the edge there. Holy Bandicoot, man. Okay. Okay. And thankfully, you do have D-pad control, which might actually work better here than the stick. Why am I using the stick here? I shouldn't be using the stick, but I'm using the stick. Maybe I shouldn't be using the stick. Well, okay. Hey, 2 lives. And I didn't trigger the TNT. But you know what? I'm not going to trigger the TNT. I can't get the gem. So why trigger the TNT? Bada bang. Alright? Now I'm not going to live to regret this decision. Did the boulder destroy the TNT anyway? Boulder. That boulder's a real piece of work, everybody. Give it up for the boulder. For being a piece of work. And probably going to kill me if I don't shut up. You know what? I think I'm going to do just... I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to be quiet. I'm not going to let this boulder mess with me. Nope, I don't want to die on a boulder level. That's not how I want to live my life here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, I can't believe I made it. Okay, that definitely is harder than the other boulder level. I will give it that much, ladies and gentlemen. That boulder dash was not a loaded boulder dash, as the Brits will tell you. Oh boy. Oh god, could you tell I was putting on a show for you guys? Oh my god, why? Why? You said now we gotta do Suns. Oh my god. Okay guys, just letting you know, this level's gonna be long, but I'm not gonna reset if I die. Because even if I die, it's alright. So we gotta give points to Vicarious Visions here, because when you have a level that reuses the same archetype in the remakes, I find, for the Crash games, they actually tend to change up the aesthetics a little bit. So Sunset Vista, compared to the Lost City, has a bit more of a sunset motif going on here, which I think is honestly really freaking cool that they decided to do that. It makes each level feel more distinct than it already does. Which is to say, not a lot, because in the original, Sunset Vista and the Lost City were pretty indistinguishable, other than the fact that Sunset Vista was longer and harder, but that's not an aesthetic thing. That's a gameplay / functionality kind of thing. What's hard to believe is that the third island is actually the longest island in the game. Or maybe I'm misremembering it, because usually Island 3 and the backtracking for all the gems whenever I do a 100% run of this game, all of that usually blends together, so that might be messing up my memories of the length of each island in the original Crash Bandicoot. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Okay. But this is the level where this is the first level where you have to worry about Cortex tokens. But I guess it's good that you can die as many times as you need to and still get everything in Sunset Vista. And like I said a couple times already, I'm not going to go for 100%, but on the way, I'm going to try and get what I can. Just, you know, it makes it more entertaining to watch. Like trying to watch me do the Lost City. Good lord. That was not cool. I'm going to jump out of there and get the checkpoint. Checkpoints are more valuable now than ever, since I can die and still get everything in the level. And I'm going to keep saying that because, hey, I played the original game more than once. I've done it like 3 100% playthroughs of the original Crash Bandicoot. For a time, it was like a ritual that I did every few years, just because I enjoy the Crash Bandicoot games that much. I don't know what else to tell you. I enjoy, you know, Crash Warped was the first Crash Bandicoot game I ever played. And that game I played a lot. And there I go, I died for the first time. There you go. The death quota is starting to build for Sunset Vista. And it's only gonna get worse, I'm sure. But hey, at least I can still get the gem. So why do I need to worry about it? Why stress about it, man? Don't need to stress about that sort of thing. But yeah, Crash Bandicoot Warped was the first Crash game. Let me rephrase that. It's not the first Crash game I played, but it's the first Crash game I played that I really loved back in the day. I played Crash 1 and I played Crash 2, but they didn't really capture me the same way that Crash Warped did. did. I know it's technically Crash 3 warped, but I don't know. They don't put a 3 in the actual game title on the spine of the case. It's Crash Bandicoot warped. Just so happens to be the third game. So blah. But if you were to call it Crash Bandicoot 3 warped, I probably wouldn't get on your case about it. I'm OCD, but I'm not that OCD. But for the people that actually are OCD and they can't help it, you have my sympathies, believe me. I can definitely relate in some ways. But I don't think I have full-blown OCD. At least I'm pretty sure I don't. I'm pretty sure I just obsess on certain details, mostly just for the heck of it. Because I can. Like a lot of people do on the internet, if you may or may not have noticed. What is going on there? What just happened? I was on the center, and it was still going haywire. Why? Why was it doing that? I don't understand. It's like I said, this remake can be a little weird at times. But for the most part, it's a wholesale improvement. I can't deny. Sometimes weird stuff like that happens. I don't know why it happens. But, yeah, anyway, yeah. Crash Bandicoot Warped was really the Crash game that made me a fan of the series. Trying to play Crash 1 or even Crash 2 at the age that I was, when all these games were new, brand new, it was kind of a tall order. Not gonna lie. Not trying to say you can't be a good video game player at a young age of like, I don't know, 5 or so, but it was weird in my case, I guess. I don't know what to say. But you can see, I'm playing video games fairly competently now. And yeah, I'm dying every so often, but this is the original Crash Bandicoot. Can you blame me? That was just me being lazy. I don't know what to tell you there. Hey, there was a checkpoint right there, so what are you stressing about? Alright, you expecting pitch perfect gameplay? I don't know what to tell you. Alright, whoa, 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 whoa. Could you imagine trying to do time trials for Sunset Vista and any of these other levels? That would be insanity, I would argue. And not with an in and a period. As in the actual word, spelled properly. I've read that some people actually don't like that pun, but I don't know. I get it, because I played all these games, so I know when they say insane with the letter N, they're referencing Cortex and Embryo and all the other characters that start with an N and a period. So I don't see the problem there. Okay, it's consistent with the series. I don't see anybody complaining that the Spyro remakes are called the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Well, I mean, they probably just pulled that word right out of their you-know-whats. You don't know that. But anyways, yeah, that box is a little tricky. I believe that is our first Cortex tip. Yes, alright. You can tell this level is long because we still only have like one of each token set. We're still a long ways off from the end, I would say. With only like 2 or 3 deaths, thankfully. At least I think it was 2 or 3. I'm not keeping count. I'm not about that. I have 72 lives. That is one thing I really don't need to worry about. Again, what happened there? I should have gotten hit by those bats, but I didn't. It's magic, I guess. Okay, chill. Jump. Kill. Alright. Pass through. Jump on the box. Jump on the box! And get the tokens. I can't believe I did all that in the first try. That seemed like there was a chance for that to completely and utterly fail. But anyway, hey look, I got another life. Hey look, checkpoint. Another box. Oh, there's only 90 boxes in this level though. That seems actually pretty low for a level of this length. Even with the fact there's 2 bonus rooms and all that. That is definitely surprising. Okay. Alright. Okay, give me a little time to breathe here, guys. Don't pressure me. Alright, there we go. Wait, I already have 2? Oh yeah, that's right. One of them was on the box. That's right, my bad. So this should be the third one. Cool! Alright, again, we do the Cortex Brio before the Tana. Seems weird, but who am I to complain about the specific order of certain bonus rooms? Who am I to complain? Really? Anyway, the Cortex bonus rooms, I would say they're easier than the Brio ones, but obviously still harder than the Tana ones. Which is strange, because there's only 2 of these. So you would think they try to make the only 2 there are as hard as possible. Right? I mean, that really wasn't that tough. So, give me that key. Now, I'm not going to do the level... I am not going to do the levels that the keys unlock. Because, again, we're trying to keep a good pace here. Considering I'm not really going to cut out deaths all that much. And all that stuff, so... But I'm sure I'll show off where the level is. I'm pretty sure that unlocks Whole Hog. Which is the second hog level. Yeah. Actually, I think this is the part where the level kind of chills out a little bit. I could be wrong about that, though. That's the Tana bonus room, so we gotta find the token and come back, I guess. That's... Wait, no, what am I talking about? I already got all the tokens. I need to jump back down here and get back on the bonus room. What am I talking about? What am I doing flexing on over here? It's weird how they did that. This one doesn't seem as obnoxious as that other bonus room from not too long ago. With all the bouncy boxes. They're still TNT, though. I don't know why they're obsessed with the TNT. Let's see if the all blows up. Okay, it all blew up. Good. Alrighty. We'll just deal with that. Let the box count go up. I'm sure everybody can hear my clock ringing as well. Because this level is making me go completely and utterly cuckoo! Actually, honestly, not as much as the bridge levels. Like, even in the original game, I don't think Sunset Vista ever irritated me as much as those darn bridge levels. Because of how many times you're almost basically forced to reset those levels to get the clear gems in the original games. But you don't have to reset now for neither level, because you can get clear gem. You can die and still get the clear gem in both instances. Which is very good for everybody's mental health. Less stress is good. Very good. We got the gem and we got the key. And I didn't fall off the gold platform. Wouldn't that just be utterly hilarious? I'm sure. Oh yeah, the funniest thing ever, Jim. Alright. Wow, that actually made the percentage go up a lot. That's just an observation. Okay, well, it's fitting that there's a boss fight after that, but like I said, I'm gonna try and show off. Here it is, Whole Hog. The second hog level, the first secret level. If you're wondering what the other secret level is, well, we'll probably find out. But more importantly, we got us a boss fight, and this might be the end of Island 2. I don't know yet. I guess we'll find out after we take on Koala Kong! Fun fact, he's actually my main in Crash Bash. You don't know what Crash Bash is? Look it up. So I was talking about flexing earlier. No, this guy is the king of flex. And as you can see, he's 4 hits. So what I was talking about with Papu Papu and Ripperoo being like exceptions to the rule of bosses having more than 3 hit points. Yeah, you can clearly see what I'm talking about here. Basically, he throws a rock, you spin the rock back at him. Make sure you don't spin the rock into a minecart by accident, though. That happens more often than you think. I'm not trying to say that I'm guilty of this, but I'm saying that some people have done this, and it's totally okay and legit. And I almost hit a minecart there, but I didn't. So, you know, woo! You need to be more on the ball than that, Koala. Oh, God. Oh, God. TNT, just go away. Wait. Bam! Alright. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have died to Koala Kong before. I guess that doesn't really come as a surprise to people. It's like, oh yeah, it's understandable you died to the 3rd boss at least once. It's not a surprise to anybody at all. But I mean, you look at the boss and you think he has a simplistic pattern, but I don't know. Sometimes he can trip you up, but he didn't trip me up that time. That makes up for all the shenanigans that I was dealing with Ripperoo earlier. And what do you wonder about that? Find out next time on Crash Bandicoot Let's Play. See you then.